Hi everybody, it's me again, and I thought I'd come back and show you some stuff that I've bought from eBay over the last few weeks while I was ill. Well, before I got ill actually. I bought a new glue gun because mine fell off the counter and broke, and it was the Rapid Point. The whole end broke off, so I wasn't happy. So I ordered a new one and I got this one. It's a very good glue gun, but you really do need to protect your fingers because this is extremely hot. This is an Arrow glue gun, and when I say it gets extremely hot, it will take the skin off your fingers if the glue touches it. Even a few seconds after you've put the glue down, it will still burn you. So I bought, I call them finger condoms, but they're what hairdressers use to protect their fingers when they're doing hair extensions. And this is them. So I've been using them. The trouble is they do get a bit glued up, but you can peel it off. So yeah, I've been using those. So that was my new glue gun, which I had to have, and I didn't really want to try another Rapid Point, so I got that one. And on eBay I bought my first piece of milk glass, which is this, and I absolutely love it. It's very pretty. It's got the shell fan design on it and this little pressed, I think the press mark sort of go around it. So I got that with the double handles. Then I got this. Now this was a set of 3 jars, and this is crystal. I have started using it. I've got some little pink beads in there, and it's very pretty. The trouble was the person that sold it didn't wrap them right. So when they arrived, he'd wrapped them with the lids loose, didn't wrap the lids separately or nothing. So that was the only one that survived. These ones that came with it were both smashed to pieces. All the lids, I don't know if you're going to pick this up, but it's all glued across there where I've glued it all back together. I just couldn't. I'm terrible. I don't like throwing things away. So I sat for hours and re-glued them. This one was glued all the way around there, all the way up there, everywhere. So that was that one, and that was the worst of the breakage. This one had a big lump out of there, and a big lump down there, and a crack all the way there. And the lid was okay on that one. I don't think there was anything on the edge. Oh yeah, there was a chip on the corner there. But that was because it hadn't been wrapped properly. But you know, I think I've salvaged them for a little while. And then I got this one. This was wrapped properly. It was in a really tight ball of bubble wrap, and it firmed up in a box so it wouldn't rattle around. And yes, I've got some crystals in there because it looks pretty shiny through the glass, and it's got a pretty design on the top. So that one, it's got nice little feet type things on the bottom. It's very pretty. So I got that one, and then I saw this and I had to get it. It's a bird in a glass cage, and it is gorgeous. Look at that. So I got this. It's pressed glass and a little frosted bird, which I think is really sweet. And then I got this. This is Westmoreland milk glass. See if I can get that in a short bit more. It's not going to have none of it. There we go. Right. This is, excuse me, Westmoreland. It's got grapes and roses around there, and then it's been painted over the top. And inside are my milk bottles. So I absolutely loved that. And then we had more tragedy on the glass front. I actually won another bid on eBay for some more milk glass. And when this arrived, he had sort of attempted to wrap it well, but unfortunately it wasn't well enough. There was too much movement in the box. He put shredded paper in with it, but there's still just too much movement in the box. And this one lost the will to live. And he hadn't even put a fragile sticker on it. So this I'm actually in the process of trying to salvage. That's why you can hear the sellotape. Right, I'm using E6000 to try and save this. It's still taped up where I've secured it, but you can see there, look, it was in bits. That's had to be stuck to pieces, all the pieces stuck back together. The column is all stuck back together, and the bowl was smashed to smithereens. I don't know if you're picking that up. Yeah, you can see some of it, but I couldn't. It's so pretty, the pattern on it. I just thought I've got to try and see if I can glue that back together. So this is how far I've got with it, gluing it. It is tragic that it just got so shattered. So I got that, and like I said, I'm in the process of repairing that. And one piece my son had to go and collect for me because it was quite local. And I'm going to show you this. This is beautiful and very, very shabby chic. I've got my ribbons and laces in it. But this is so pretty. Look, it's got roses on the bowl. There you go. It's got some roses on the bowl there, all frosted and etched. And then all around the bottom, you can see all the roses around there and the gold base. And like I said, it's huge, 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 huge. So I've put loads of ribbons in there, and I just love it. So those were my eBay buys. But I think that with buying off of eBay, when you purchase something, send the seller a message saying, please securely wrap with bubble wrap and don't leave the lids floating about in the box because they're, you know, not secured in bubble wrap, because they will get smashed. And that's what's happened with this lot. So that's that. Those few bits that I bought. And the other day I actually won a lamp, and I'm going to see if I can get to it. Just know that I'm actually using it. I've got it plugged in. I don't know if I can reach it. And this is my last purchase from eBay. I won this on bid, and I was really thrilled to get this. You know, I really couldn't believe that I got it, especially for the price I got it at. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? And it works. So there's my vintage lamp. I was so pleased with that. And my son went and picked it up for me rather than risk posting it. I didn't want it to get smashed. I thought, no, my luck, it'll come with the shading bits, or these will all be broken. But, you know, my son went, it was only about 15 miles away, and he went and picked it up for me. So I was well chuffed with that. I don't think the seller was quite so chuffed because, you know, they put in a starting bid. She put in a starting bid of £9.99 and nobody was bidding on it. So I offered her £12 and she said, well, I was hoping to get a bit more than that. I went, all right, then get on with it. And I thought, I'll just leave it till, you know, the end of the bid. And I went and looked at it again and someone else had bid on it. So I put in the £12 offer that I'd originally offered and I won it for £12. So I don't think they were too happy that they only got £12 for it. So that's my little lamp and I love it. I'm very happy with that. So anyway, that's my eBay haul and my little tale of woe about my broken glassware. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. I hope you all have an incredibly nice day because it's lovely outside. Oh, I know I didn't tell you. I bought 2 new cat collars for my little kitty cats because someone round here seems to think they can just do what they like, and both my cats' collars were taken off. They didn't come off because they were taken off at the same time. You know, if one cat loses a collar, fair enough, but both in the same week? Don't think so. And there was nothing wrong with their collars. I always check to make, because one of my cats has got really long fur and he gets a lot of knots, so I have to keep check of him and make sure he's okay and his fur's not caught up in his collar or anything. And there was nothing wrong with his collar. And plus, he's got really long fur and someone keeps cutting his fur. You know, I mean, people just seem to think they have the right to see an animal and say, yeah, all right, I'll give that one an haircut. Who the hell do they think they are? I mean, he's wearing a collar. Why would you touch someone else's animal? So I'm going to try to keep them in, but no sooner do they come in and they want to go out again, they start whinging to go out, and in the end you just relent and go, right, go. But well, I'm hoping maybe towards Christmas, because around Christmas time they like to be in more, so I'm hoping that perhaps once I get them in over Christmas I can get them to stay in this year, I hope. Otherwise I'm going to end up with a cat with no fur again. Anyway, that's my whinge. I'm going to go. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.